Alrighty, welcome, Rant and Chill. So in this video, what we're going to do, obviously we're going to be chilling, is we're going to be taking a look at a question I asked on the YouTube community page regarding baby metal. So my question for the community is, how did you discover baby metal? What was your story? How did it happen? Because for some people, it's like, I would imagine it's quite interesting. Because it's not something you look for. If you didn't know about it before you found them out, because obviously you wouldn't know who they are, you wouldn't just search for it. It just sort of happens, right? You might know someone who introduces you to them, but if it's not that, how do you find them? Was it through advertising, or was it just you stumbled upon them somehow? That's what I'm looking for, and I noticed a few interesting posts. We're going to talk about that here. Let me go ahead and share this here, put it on the screen, and hello in the chat. If you're watching this live as I'm recording this on Twitch, feel free to throw in your story, and we'll talk about that as well. First, let me go ahead and, by the way, that AI art in the beginning is crazy, right? It is crazy. The AI art is amazing, and it's taking over, honestly. And I have no problem with it, obviously. Let's go and put this on the screen and talk about this. There's one other thing I want to put on here. There we go. You know, my typical... It's okay. I don't even stream on Twitch much. I haven't really streamed on Twitch much this year. I might end up taking that off. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about this here. So tell me how you discovered baby metal. There were some interesting posts, interesting comments, I should say. So Reacto Matt says he grabbed a random CD in a store one day, which is Love Bites, Clockwork, Immortality. Great album. I enjoyed that one. He fell in love with them, went on YouTube to watch live reactions, and discovered baby metal. So he discovered baby metal through Love Bites. Look at that. So Reacto Matt discovered baby metal through Love Bites. I discovered Bandmade and then later Love Bites. Well, I discovered Bandmade through baby metal. And I discovered Love Bites, I think from that. But it wasn't really until I started my Rant and Chill channel that I've done the deep dive into them and all that. Let's see. Parse Evil says, Gracias a un YouTuber español. Well, thank you too. Thank you. It doesn't quite answer the question, but thank you. Ding JK5630 says, on a pirate site, title of the video is Concert Where You Can Get Pregnant If You Fall Off Stage. Uh-oh. That sounds kind of hairy, but possibly true. I mean, so the title of the video is Concert Where You Can Fall Off Stage, or you get pregnant if you fall off stage. He says he clicked it and watched my very first baby metal live video, Onadori Daisukusen Legend 1997. That's a good live performance. That's a good video. There's a lot going on. If that was your initial experience, that's, you know what, too, with that and I think song 4, there's like kind of like a deeper lore of baby metal of what those songs were about, kind of sort of related to it. It was kind of interesting. You know, I think it was called like Black Baby Metal or Baby Metal Black or whatever. It was, Yui and Moa would come out. You know, they would dress differently as they do, have hoods on, and that was their way to signal they've been corrupted by some sort of darkness. And Sue really just needs to set them straight, honestly, being the older one, the older sister, I guess, of them, if you will. And but yeah, that's a cool video. And Hopefully they don't fall off stage. Hopefully not. Let's see. Another person, Colin Ferguson, 3343, says, in 2015, when song Gimme Chocolate came onto YouTube, that is still one of my favorite Baby Metal songs. Give Me Chocolate and Catch Me If You Can. But I'll explain that when I give you my story. And hello, IR4HL says Instagram. Okay, very simple. Very simple. Let me take a look at what Repo Bob said in the chat, and I'll share my story. It says, the way I draw, I am 100% behind AI taking over. Exactly, 100%. I wonder if the ladies, the female streamers, especially the ones who make pretty good money for themselves, marketing their assets, I wonder how they feel about it. Oh, I already have an idea. I remember how they reacted when something called Project Melody was making waves. They weren't so keen on it. It's competition. And it's a weird imagine you're looking at it and you're like, oh my God. And you could see that, the people that would flock to you, that would like you and follow you for your assets, would then look at this AI generated art and then flock to it and actually like it. Maybe even like it more because the body proportions on these AI generated art is just fantastic. It's great. Wow. Now sometimes they might have like deformed hands, or a foot coming out of a foot, but that's okay. I can live with that. Anyway, Repo Bob says, I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure Baby Metal was recommended to me on an Aldius music video. You know what, Repo Bob? I want to say you're not mistaken. I think you're right on that. Aldius is a band I've seen quite a bit before, though I haven't really reacted to them so much on Rant and Chill. I need to explore that again. There's nothing wrong with re-reacting to things you've already seen before. That's something I already explored with the warning. I reacted to that song more, like 4 or 5 times. I react to it again if I want to. It's my channel. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. With that said, so my story is very simple. I was working late shift, about 9 o'clock at night. 9:30, about 10. I was on the road. At that time, I was doing like CPS work, Child Protective Services stuff. And I was going out. I was about an hour drive into the sticks, into nothing, into nothingness. Keeping me company was I had an itch for J metal. You see, I had an itch. I had a taste of J metal about a couple years, 5 years before that time. And so it was playing. And then out of the blue, I heard what I discovered to be the Catch Me If You Can live performance, where they have the Kami Band doing the Kami Band intro, which was just so fantastic. When I heard that, I was instantly hooked. I was like, what is this? This is great. Like, everyone is playing like little solos, little intros, and then the girls come on and they're going, hi, they're doing their thing, right? And I'm just like, this is crazy. You take like this dark sounding heavy metal, this good, nice, dark, heavy metal, and you combine it with this very high pitch, high octave sound of girls, and it doesn't seem like it would work, but it works so well. It was amazing. It was amazing, man. I was hooked instantly. Also, Catch Me If You Can is a great chorus. Okay, like you look, if you're old school baby metal fan, you've been a fan for a good while. You might be like, "Catch Me If You Can" is whatever. You're tired of it, but when that chorus comes on, come on, man. When that chorus comes on and it gets into that hook, there's no way you're skipping it. That chorus is so catchy. It is so catchy. But that's my story. But yeah, so this was just a quick video into exploring how various people in the community, in my little community, discovered baby metal. If you weren't able to post on that, well, let me know in the comment section of this video, and maybe we'll explore it again. That said, you take it easy and have a good one.